Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
What's your name?
My name is Sean, and I'm from China.
My name is Yiwei Chen and I'm from China.
You are studying in America, yes? And tell us about why you went to America.
Because I want to get some better educations and it's different from China. And I also want to make some friends there. Yeah.
And you?
So the Chinese education system is mainly based on the same subjects. So the same subjects over and over. So for me, I thought that going to school in China does not help me understand what kind of person and what kind of career I want to take in the future. So I went to America to search for more opportunities and to take different classes that Chinese high schools might not offer, and to figure out who I want to be in the future.
What is the difference between Chinese education and American education?
So in China, we take a lot of tests, and the teacher define you with your test grade. And like in America, it's more free. Like you can take different classes.
So in America, you can take a lot of different classes than a Chinese high school usually offers. And I would say that our educational system, so the Chinese education system, has hugely improved. However, in China, the entrance exam from high school to college is what defines you as a person. So you only get one chance to take that test, and if you fail, then people will humiliate you, and you have to take more classes, and so on. But in America, we felt like the test grade does not define us as a good student or bad student or not, and we definitely get more opportunities to explore the very different classes and to explore what we can do outside of learning, because American schools, they provide more opportunities with extracurricular programs like different sports and different art.
Could you tell us about Chinese people?
I think overall Chinese people are very passionate about what they love and about their career, and they are very heartwarming. And I think one of the best things about traveling around China, which is what I did a couple of years ago, is that I felt very welcoming at every location that I've been to, and everybody was very they're willing to help when strangers have problems, like I was once having some problem with my bicycle, and some people came up to me and they were able to help me to carry the bicycle to a place to fix it.
So
Yeah.
helpful also.
Yeah.
How is Chinese people?
Okay, so in my mind, Chinese people are very kind and helpful, and they welcome the people who are from the foreign countries.
How is Chinese language?
So I think the Chinese language is a very, very beautiful language that was able to survive for thousands and thousands of years. And the Chinese language, so we have different dialects, and I may not understand someone who is from, say, Shanghai. This is a city in China, because they sound very different from where I'm from the people who live where I'm from, and
And the Chinese language is not in alphabetical system. It
No.
has characters.
No.
You
Okay,
like to know.
so the Chinese characters are what we call the 象形文字. So that means in ancient times, when the characters were first created, it was created similar to the forms of the things that they describe. And then over time, they progressed and then transformed into the characters we have now, we have today. And we also have a system that is similar to the alphabetic system called pinyin. And by looking at the different words pinyin, we're able to pronounce them. So that's like a hint for the pronunciation of the words. But in daily lives, we write down characters to communicate.
What is the simplified character?
Okay, so the Chinese character has progressed for thousands of years, and in different stage of history, the Chinese characters might look different, although they stand for the same word. And now, the mainland China uses what we call the simplified characters, and I believe it was widely spread after the founding of the People's Republic of China.
How do you feel to get the great person like Xi Jinping as our president?
I think we're very lucky, and we're very happy to have Chairman Xi as the leader of our country, and the Chinese people definitely respect him a lot. And we can tell that from his policies that he is a peacemaker, and he genuinely cares for the great population in China, and he is capable, and he is having great process on fighting corruption and building a better economy and a better society for the people in China.
China is now became the second largest economy in the world. And how do you just feel about this?
So in my opinion, I'm very proud of my country to be a second economy in the world. And I think it's all because we have a great leader, Xi. Like he really cares about the country, and he really helps our country to improve. Yeah.
How is Chinese movies?
Some of the Chinese movies are pretty good, and they deserve to have a subtitle to be spread out in the world, and can be known by more people. Yeah.
And what's your view?
I think although sometimes translating the Chinese lines into different languages can be hard, but I think they should definitely try to put subtitles of foreign languages onto Chinese movies in order to spread the movies around the world and let more people learn about the beautiful stories and the good acting.
Do you know how many TV channels in your country?
I think there are a lot of TV channels.
Nearly, just guess.
Hundreds.
What's your favorite festival?
My favorite festival is the Mid-Autumn Festival. It is a festival that happens in the middle of autumn, according to Chinese calendar, and it is the one night of the year that the moon is the biggest and the roundest in the sky. And on that day, families and they come together and they eat food and they have a wonderful meal together. They eat mooncakes, which is a round pastry, and it's usually very delicious. And yeah, it's my favorite festival because people come together, and autumn is a very beautiful season in my city.
What is the biggest festival in China?
Okay, so the biggest festival in China is Chinese New Year. Yes. So on that day,
How it celebrate?
so people set fireworks and the family members together to eat a big dinner and watch TV together and the
New clothes.
Yes.
yeah.
So, most of the world's festivals is like this: having good food, wearing good clothes, living together with family members. Yes. How is China?
China is a really big country with a huge population, and people from different parts of China are very different in terms of the food, the daily routine and the customs, but we are all Chinese people, and our government provides us with protection and the government provides us national pride and hope. And for us and for all of Chinese people, I think most of them are very happy that they're born in China, and it's definitely a very united country.
Describe your country in your own language.
OK，中国是一个很大的国家，它有着很大的人口，还有很多丰盛的食物，然后不同的地区有不同的文化跟生活的习惯。我会感觉自己是个中国人，我感觉非常的自豪。
Sean is very proud of the fact that he is a Chinese citizen with Chinese passport, and he wishes that more travelers can come to China and get to know this such wonderful place.
Everyone should proud to their nations. Okay, you also proud. Thank you very much for your time and this talk.
Thank you.